This week on TMZ, MAJLAK has been canceled for having sex with multiple women while having a girlfriend. He also talks shit on co-host Logan Paul. Yeah, we are back, baby, with a fresh new outlook on life. And our guest canceled. I know we said we were going to have Tana Mojo today. We put out on the Jeff FM Twitter, and that's the second guest to cancel in a row. But she had her reasons, and it's very unfortunate. We cannot blame her for it.
I don't have any headphones.
Oh, they're all on the table.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that?
They should be.
No, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm getting something from my earpiece.
Do you have an in-ear?
Yeah.
Those are like $900.
Yeah, hello, yes. Oh, sorry, not you. It's the chopper. It's the weather reports early today.
No, the weather is not. Do we even have weather today? I think we can. I think we can, the weather segment.
Oh, fuck, that was my fault.
Welcome back to Baby. Today on the show we got MAJLAK, my dear friend. I gotta be honest, Mike. People don't really know what it is that you do, or you're a YouTuber. You're kind of a motivational speaker, but sometimes you steal things from Steve Harvey and Gary Vee. But over the past, I'd say 6 months, it's been rough on me. I had to sacrifice all of my friends, or 90% of the friends I had in my life. So for somebody like you to come in and get me out of my funk, get me out of the house. I know you're nowhere near as good looking as Todd, and it's not as nice for the viewers and the female viewers and stuff like that, but you are a good match for me because you and I, we see eye to eye. We get along.
Cut from the same cloth.
Exactly.
Well, he replaces.
It's just easy.
You replace the looks with talent. You actually have talent,
I'd like to think
and
that
you're
I do.
a good looking guy. Todd was just really, really good looking,
Jeff, honestly, it was very easy with you because I like you a lot, and I mean that in a way of like, if you didn't have a award-winning podcast, if you didn't have a group of delinquents that you run around with, I would be friends with you out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If we were still selling crack, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I like about you, and don't take this as an insult, it's that you're older than me.
Yeah.
And I hang out with a lot of younger guys, and I need somebody that's older so they inspire me. When I told you the other day I was having a rough day, I was having a rough week, things were falling apart, you told me you got 2 good programs going, and that just showed your age so much because nobody calls things programs.
I do it on purpose, by the way. Just in case you ever think you're having dinner with me, you're not. You're having supper. So don't even trust me.
Yeah, you use those old terms.
I like them because I think they're funny.
You know what a program is? You ever hear that? That's what our parents used to call TV shows. And
you
stuff.
watch this is a program. You're on a program right
It's
now.
6 p.m. My program's coming on. It's my mom
Yeah,
would
bro,
be
good
saying.
with Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh is the program. Yeah, so I guess we got Jeff FM and we have Jeff's Barbershop. These are 2 pretty good programs that we got going. I should be proud of myself. And thank you for reminding me of that. Because not every day is a good day. You don't wake up happy every day. Unless you're Steven. But this week's been rough for him too.
I ironically woke up in a really good mood today. And it's funny because I have a really shitty mindset. And it stresses me out sometimes that I've made so much headway from a career standpoint and from like I've made money and I've done a lot of good networking and this and that, but I've never really worked on my mindset. I talk about this on Impulsive sometimes. Your mental health is work. It's a job. Just like any other job that you have to show up for and you have to put your hours into positive reinforcement, into breaking out of a cycle of negative thought, into all of the exercise and all of the coping mechanisms.
What are you doing for that? Gym?
Cardio is a huge help for me.
I
think you can relate to this, right? If I don't do my cardio, and I tell people this all the time, to just start small, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If I don't do my cardio every day, I will go off the rails and I'll be very unhappy.
Same. That's why I'm so fucking skinny. And everybody's like, what do you eat? What's your diet? And I'm like, look, I'm just mentally ill. I just run too much.
It helps you, right?
I need it. I need to run in the morning. Otherwise, I feel like a loser throughout the rest of the day. It's just embedded. It's like if I don't run, I feel like I didn't brush my teeth. And I have to go the whole day without brushing my teeth.
Do you like to run, Steven?
Steven wakes up. We talked about his routine last week. And last week's episode we'll get into in a second.
So funny.
His routine. What'd you say you did yesterday?
You know what I did the past 2 days?
What?
Jerked off, ate DoorDash McDonald's, played video games, and watched YouTube in my bed.
That sounds like an everyday average American teenager.
And the one window in my room has a sheet over it because I don't want people looking in my room.
Because you jerking off while eating Funyuns.
It's like a cave, a dungeon. There's just no light at all. It's bad. felt like a loser. Now I'm thinking about Jeff and how he's probably running right now, running up a cliff and he's all ripped and hot girls around him.
Up a cliff.
Hot girls around him.
Successful. And
Is that annoying when
I'm like, dude, what
is
am I
it annoying
doing?
when I post the same story every day, or is it motivating to people? Does it piss you off?
No, I just skip
Look
it.
at this
It's
guy,
the same
thinks he's
thing.
Cool.
Stop. I think it's good. And by the way, we got off topic before. And I appreciate you being a friend that's obviously still younger than me, but closer to my age. And I also appreciate you calling out the age thing, because I think that with age comes a lot of wisdom. And I get mad at people sometimes because they like even David, or it took people so long to come around to the idea of like, holy shit, this dude's been through some shit. Maybe I should just stop arguing with him and listen to what he has to fucking say the first time, so I don't have to go back and do it again. And that's the lesson that I think you need to learn, Steven.
Well, he hops from me for advice to you now.
No, because you don't just argue with me.
Don't start yelling and making a high-pitched voice. No, because
You're right.
Just like, calm down.
You're right.
Look, last week we got ourselves in a bit of hot water because I have been under a lot of stress. We've had multiple guests falling out, and I don't know what the issue is. I guess it just happens, and we decided to do something a little different, play a fun game with the boys, and that's when you get into trouble because you really push it. And we pushed it. We tried something different, and some people liked it. Some people were a bit offended by it.
God damn
and
it.
Look, everything we do in here, we try to share our ways of coping with things. We all have our issues, and we try to use comedy and laugh at ourselves to deal with our problems. I guess last week's attempt didn't really go over as planned with some people, and I apologize to the people we offended. But in all fairness,
as well.
Yes, in all fairness, we...
it's just, sorry, I'm unaware
okay, let me explain to you
of
what
the
we did last week.
situation.
We played a game. It's one of those surveys online where you find out how much on the spectrum you were. And
Sure.
my intention by playing that game was to spread light on this situation. People are autistic. There's a great show about it.
You're saying artistic?
Autistic.
Got it.
Does my accent sound like I'm saying artistic?
Well, you're from Staten Island. It's pretty...
Yeah.
From what it... Like...
So we attempted to play this game to show that you could laugh at yourselves in anything. And look, when I fucking smashed my eyeball out of my head, it was hanging out. We were making pirate jokes. That's just how I deal with things to cope. But I don't expect everybody to be able to have the same sense of humor and deal with it as I deal with my problems. So that's where we went wrong. A little slip up, but we're in here every week doing
trucking,
shit.
Dude.
And
just do better.
I had a lot of nice messages from autistic people that loved the episode. They were like, "This was so fun to watch, and you're bringing awareness to this."
It's always tough when you comment on or flippantly talk about like a protected or like sensitive group. You just gotta maneuver around it, and the comedy is always what blurs the lines. And I have no thoughts on this. I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I appreciate your saying that, but like it's this ongoing conversation within the comedy community. It's almost where they say if one joke's safe, all jokes are safe. And so there are people who subscribe to that thought process. There are people who completely disagree with that thought process. Now, it's a completely different story when the sensitive group goes and makes the jokes themselves. There was a show that I was watching on, I think it was like Netflix or something like that, called Love on the Spectrum. And it was a show about autistic
that's the
people.
show
oh, really?
Yeah, exactly.
And it was a great show, and it was weird because I didn't know how to feel about it. It was the same It was the same feeling I get when I watch the TikTokers with the Tourette's.
Yeah.
And it's actually called TikTok. Because they have a tick, like a Tourette's tick. So it's called tick.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, they want me to laugh at them because of their disability. But I don't really want to laugh at them because of their disability. But then I feel bad because they want me to laugh at them because of their disability. And I'm not laughing at them because of their disability. So I laugh at them because of their disability.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, I understand. I understand
That was
completely.
a
And
lot.
Also,
It's like a paradox.
the Netflix show gets some shit too. I looked into it, and I had a lot of people message me, autistic people, that said they loved the episode, but the ones that got to me were the mothers of autistic babies and small children that have to deal with raising an autistic child, and those got to me. So those are the people that I'm like, okay, I understand, and I feel stupid for even doing it. But you live and you learn, and we won't make that mistake again.
I mean, if I was here, obviously at my age and wisdom, I never would have let that happen.
I know, but that's why I need an older person around. And when I had Jason Nash here, it was great because he had so much wisdom and failures in life that he learned from. And I kind of get that with you a little bit. I get like the mixture of both worlds. I get a little bit of Todd in there, and I get a little bit of Jason, my ex best friends, and you fill the void perfect.
Do you want to be our PR team? A one-man PR team?
I've been doing that for years already. I can't do any more PR. But which one do either of them have big dicks? Because what are you saying was the comparison with me with the two? Do they have big dicks too, or all?
I don't want to get into their.
There's been a lot of shit with that lately with the dick size, bro. Do you think BDE is a real thing? I think it is.
Yeah, I think people are a lot more confident. You know, you're swinging that thing around. You just act like it all day long.
I've seen it all, done it all, bro. Like short of fucking base jumping with a prospective lover. Like I'm kind of bored, bro.
Are you slowing down?
It's just I'm slowing down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Slung so much penis. In the past 10 years.
So much.
Alone.
But not even past 10 years. I mean, 20 plus years.
You think you had sex with over 500 women?
I would say that's probably a relatively accurate assessment, like in that range.
Yeah, because that's like 100 a year. Or
No,
that's
that's
like 10. That's like 10. That's like
20 years.
I'd say 50 a year for 20 years. That's 1,000 women. Whoa.
No, so
bro.
not that many. Not
50
that many.
a
Because
year?
some of them I was in relationships.
And you're in rehab for some years.
How often you fit weekly?
No,
can't
but I
fucking
had
rehab,
more sex.
right?
No, not in rehab. But I actually had more sex, I think, when I was on drugs. Because
You didn't care who you were sticking it
you're
in.
just fucking a vile, putrid individual.
Well, we got off to a rough start here.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Because for our audience, we like to talk. We call it being stuck in the dick sand over on Impulsive, the world's #1 podcast. We talk about sex all the time. This show, I think, is a little bit different because you have this audience, and I do want to say this before we get too far off. Maybe they won't like it as much because the audience over here on Jeff FM is educated.
Mm-hmm.
They are cultured.
Big time.
They are intelligent, creative people. And honestly, I would go as far as saying potentially one of the best audiences on the internet, especially on YouTube.
I agree. I love the shirt, by the way, too. That's new merch coming out next week. Or it could be out now. I don't know. I don't even know.
Just a special shout out to YSL Wittick. Obviously, YSL Wittick if you're watching.
She's going to love
Every
that.
time.
Oscar, hit us with a song to get in the mood because I think today we're going to be taking a lot of callers and sharing our wisdom and helping people because I think that's what the world needs is a little help from Mike and Jeff, and Steven will sit in and just learn himself.
You've seemed a little down the past couple days. But I don't know, I just noticed that you seemed a little downtrodden, sullen.
Huh?
You just seemed a little sullen and downtrodden.
I don't know what those words
Bro, what's
mean.
that?
I've never heard those words in my life, but I kind of get the
Just,
vibe. What are you going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, like the response of the last podcast. Nerf's age is getting to him. It seems like it's coming any day now. A lot of guests canceling on me, fucking up my structure of life here in business, and that's just part of the game. I'm not here to whine about myself for a whole podcast episode.
Nerf's been, it's sad, and on a serious note, man, dogs are tough.
It's my
bro.
son. He's been there
I
from
know.
day one.
I
He's
know.
been there before I did any social media. The drug dealing days. He used to sniff up all the residue of the weed when I was sealing up the pounds, sending them out.
One of the saddest moments in my life, honestly, was when I had to put down my family dog.
Oh.
You did it yourself?
No, so the vets came. My sisters and mom were like so distraught that they couldn't be in the room, and the thought was like, okay, so she's just gonna go alone with these veterinarians that she's never seen. They just come in the house and take her life. I said, fuck that. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna hold her paw as it happens.
Yeah.
And that honestly, dude, was probably the hard, like, sorry to say this because I know what you're going through, but that was potentially one of the hardest things I ever had to fucking do.
Yeah.
And like, it's like something that like, I don't think I'll ever really forget that.
It's crazy because it's like they're your kids, but they don't talk, so there's nothing for them to get mad at. Like if Steven didn't speak and I just looked at his face, I would love him unconditionally. But since he talks sometimes, I
What
get
if
so angry at him.
He didn't say anything, but he just simply always had a bottle of bleach in his hand.
Let's not bring that back up, Clem.
Ready to fuck up your mom's
Yeah, the
couch.
bleach would set me off. But if I just looked at him like this, he's like a little puppy, Like, look, today he sprayed some hair dye in.
Dude, these motherfuckers always call me with a fucking different issue.
What? I know.
Constantly.
I know.
And I always have, I mean, dude. Like,
Me?
Well, not as much Kyle. I would say it's more Steve will call me and be like, you know, like, this girl I'm talking to,
What?
she's at the club and I know she's trying to fuck you and I want her out of the club. And I'm like,
That was
all
when we were
right.
in New York.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, dude, Steven, I'm not gonna have sex with this girl, dude. Like,
I didn't call you about that.
But I cold
I was a person.
Well, I'm just saying, I cold shouldered her because you. And then he called me one day. He's like, yo, I want you to be a free, unpaid promotional model for my merchandise.
Yeah.
So I said, all right,
No,
Steven,
I called him twice. It was about a video I wanted to do, and then advice. 4 videos.
You also hit him up for burgers and food spots.
Okay, and that.
You're asking me too much, Steven. You're
No,
asking
I
me too
love
much
you
advice.
guys.
I'm
These
sorry.
are like
I
a
saw
little
a
brother.
comment.
Mike.
I saw a comment on the last podcast. It said these guys and Impulsive, if they teamed up, it'd be the biggest thing
I
on the
love that.
internet.
I love that.
It'd be a great.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I mean, dude, Logan's business Logan now, dude. It's
fine.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. I so badly want my just my like little buddy back. You know what I'm saying? And he literally is like a Wall Street banker now. I think he wakes up, he puts on a Brooks Brothers suit. I get my coffee every morning. I take my morning shit with my coffee. Logan wakes up. I think he wakes up with a suit on. I don't even think he takes the suit off from the day before. And the first thing he reaches for is his earbuds. And he puts them in and he just sits there and he takes call after call and he does this motion. Like when he's talking about NFTs and fucking investment banking, the market.
Yeah.
Parabolic trajectory, this, that. Like, he's a fucking business icon. Prime business, 99 original. Like, bro, all I want to do is put set up like a little pool in the garage and go surfing on it like we used to. And he's, you know,
Unbelievable work ethic, those boys, those
Oh, my
brothers.
God.
You see Jake's fighting in August. Do you know who?
Yeah,
Can
he's
you leak
fighting
it here?
him,
Can you
he's
leak it?
I saw the banner. He's fighting Amanda Serrano. Right?
It's him and a girl in the
what?
banner. Why does it?
Why is he
He's not fighting him.
It looks like he's
Amanda
saying that he's
Serrano's
fighting
on
a
the
girl.
Are you, are you able to pull it up?
Pull up the thing.
It does look like they're good.
It's on
for
Jake's
each other.
Instagram. He announced the fight, but he didn't announce who it's
It
against.
just
and
says
he also
Jake Paul,
announced-
Amanda Serrano. And I was like, dude, what are the odds going to be on this fight, bro?
It's already bad enough, you know. You're only fighting UFC fighters, and you're going down a level to a female boxer. Is where you're gonna start?
I think we're just reading it wrong.
I think it'll be Tommy Fury. I don't know if you know anything.
No, I think it is Tommy Fury. Isn't it Tommy Fury?
I don't think they've released
It's
that
gotta
yet.
be. It's gotta be Fury.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
Bro, whose
Damn,
idea was this?
Look, like right next to each other. Jake Paul, Amanda
They should
Serrano.
have just put them facing each other.
Vamos.
But Madison Square Garden, we should go to that. New York,
100%.
New York, yeah. Ringside seats, you could sell me tickets again,
Dude,
like you
that
did last
kid-
time when you got them for free.
Bro, that kid is a fucking beast in his own right. It's awesome to watch him because I don't even know what to say about his work ethic lately. Logan's like variable on what he puts his energy into, and he's got like prime originals,
Spreads
content,
himself
this.
very thin.
Jake literally went balls deep into the boxing. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to watch the two of them navigate, you know, this kind of multidisciplined approach versus just a singular discipline, because generally speaking, you've always been taught that going all in on one thing is the way to get to ultimate success.
Think and Grow Rich. That
Right,
book, that's
exact-
that taught me how to get there.
Right.
You know, you got to be completely obsessed with one thing and just
Yeah.
stay focused on that one thing, and you'll do
I
it
thought-
if you are.
I thought you're not supposed to put all of your eggs in one basket.
That's a
That's
different
it.
book. That's a whole different book. But I'm
I'm
going
not
off this
talking about a
one book.
Just talking about a quote I heard.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it depends what you're talking about.
So
Did
I
you
think
learn that on
somebody-
TikTok?
Why would you say that?
How much time would you say you spend a day on TikTok?
9 hours?
9 hours
9 hours a day. That's
on
healthy.
TikTok.
That's super healthy.
There's a page on TikTok that I watch all day when I go on TikTok, because sometimes I'll go on a binge, and by all day I mean 30 minutes. Like TikTok, I'll go on. I don't give a shit about that app. I've talked about it a million times, but it's something, and they show realistic videos of cars driving into weird obstacles. Like it'll just. Yeah, you know, you don't care about this.
This is the most
Well,
old
I
man
heard
thing
this
that we
thing.
should
I
do.
wanna show
I
you.
heard this thing about TikTok that stems back to when all the TikTokers started blowing up in the beginning of the pandemic, when all productions had to halt. I found out that they selected.
I heard
they
this.
blew up their accounts, specifically just their accounts. They picked like a group of influencers, and they said, we're gonna make these people famous, so they're just gonna force them on the For You page and shit like that, and eventually they'll blow up. They selected people that had some talent and good looks, or there's something going for them. Maybe you were selected by the Chinese government, Steven. Who knows?
I
They
already
could have
saw
picked
that's
you
not
because you
true.
blew the fuck up quick. Man, that TikTok algorithm is dangerous because they collect so much of your data to find out exactly what you like and to keep you hooked for hours and hours. They got Steven hooked for 9 hours a day. 9
It's like
hours they got him.
Crazy
It's like
times
2
we're living in.
max.
It's true. It's true. TikTok.
That's
Just
me
depends
more
on
on
the
it,
day.
more on Instagram.
Yeah, you send me a lot of reels and memes on Instagram.
It's not. I'm usually not watching all those videos. The Instagram reels, not to shit on Instagram, but they have not caught up whatsoever algorithmically to TikTok.
No.
The Instagram reels are.
Oh,
Did you see Instagram is advertising on TikTok?
They are tragically bad. Every single one of them is. Remember, there was the one for a while where it was like, if you count, it looks like you're rapping to this song, and it was like people would just like count.
Yeah.
And
1, 2.
I would watch it, and I would scroll through reels, and it would just be the dumbest. You won't use this sound.
Using filters and sounds.
$62 million says you won't use the sound.
Reels
Like,
is-
what
Reels-
is this garbage?
Reels is fueled off of filters and sounds. It's a
Trash.
They're also Instagram updated. They are trying to like push videos more now.
No,
Like,
they
push out
have.
normal
They
videos.
have.
people to pay.
Yeah, because
Pay
like
people to post
people's
reels.
views have been
Everything
I don't
just
wanna
keeps on
see it.
changing,
Yeah.
man. What's China gonna come up with next? You know?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's really China's tough, bro. They're gonna be a real tricky adversary for the next foreseeable future.
Enough.
I wouldn't. I wish we were able to come to some sort of friendship with them.
Bro, there's 1.4 billion people in China.
No, I think that's how many there is in just the army.
No, get out of here.
Or there
no.
might even be like, I think
1.4
they got like
billion.
7-8 billion people in there.
No, there's 8 billion people in the world. There's 8 billion people in the world. China's got like 20% of the world's
Well,
people.
India's got more.
Yeah, 1.4 billion.
In China,
We're
how
not
many
even-
in India?
India 1.2.
Oh, so it is less than China.
We're not even scratching the surface.
Yeah,
over
they
there.
got
We
you-
only got 350 mil. Brazil has like 300 million. Guess what Australia has?
How
10.
many? 10 people.
10 million, Kyle?
No, just 10.
Australia's a big fucking place.
Yeah, but Australia only, like, you only live on like a small part of it.
Smart, because it's all desert. Only 25 mil in Australia.
You know where probably the least people is North Sentinelese Islands. Do you know what that is?
No, I
You
don't know what that
it is?
Oh, is
No.
that the island nobody can go on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know about this?
Oh, so it's the people that have never gotten technology that we have,
Nothing.
and they'll just
It's
if
like
you
they
go
kill
there, they'll
any
throw an
foreigner
arrow
or
at
They
you.
kill you, bro.
Spear
the
right
one
through
dude,
you.
the one dude that went there. I don't even fucking remember where it was. It was, but yeah, it's like the one of the last surviving untouched civilizations on the planet. And that guy went there to bring the Lord's name, to bring the word of Jesus Christ to these people. And they told him, they told him the first time,
What happened?
listen here, motherfucker.
They smoked them.
No, they told him the first time, listen here, bro. We don't want,
They said that.
What
The
you're selling.
Agnostic people said, "Listen here, bro."
listen here, bro. Which was weird because I saw the interaction. It was taped somehow. And they said, listen here, bro. We don't want your fucking garbage, dude. Take your shit the fuck out of here. We don't want your McDonald's, your heart disease, your fucking STDs and all that. Take it back.
Your vapes.
Blue Chew. Get the
What do you
fuck
think
out
if
of
we
here.
just gave him an iPhone?
Dude,
What would they do?
bro, their heads would explode. So he fucking, you know what he did? He left and then he went back.
Yeah, of course.
And they fucking smoked them, bro.
Damn, with
They-
spears?
Like what was it, arrows, right?
His spears,
They
arrows.
shot him with
yeah.
arrows, and then they
No
buried
guns.
him on the beach, bro.
There's actually movies about it, like fabricated, what they think it is, but it's like horror movies. I
Really?
forget what it's called.
Do you think there's any way to get it done? Like, let me ask you this question: you think we're clearly not reinventing the wheel with this podcast? Like this is a fun podcast.
I think we are. I think we're changing the game.
No, I agree. I think you do a lot of cool stuff on the show, but what you don't do is you don't go to
We
North
did that
Sent-
autism test last week. That stirred the
It
pot.
didn't work for you well. But what I'm saying is, how come you don't go to North Sentinelese Island?
Oh, this is
yeah.
it. Wow. Damn. I would love to go there for a night shift episode. You know?
Burger review there.
Do you think there's any way
I'll
to...
drop everything right now and go to this island if you
Nuh-uh.
want for the night shift.
Bro, they'll kill us.
They will kill us.
They'll,
What?
they shoot
Funny.
arrows at boats coming
Look,
in.
it only has a 3.9
Have
star
fun.
rating. Look, go to the rating. I mean, here with my girlfriend for a holiday. I loved it. She wasn't impressed. Very poor choice. Great choice for anyone who likes to rough it up.
Damn. Yeah, I guess we just leave it alone. Look at these white guys trying to go over there.
Well, that's the guy that.
It's like Churdley's.
Yeah.
That's the guy that they killed.
Chudley's goes over there.
Our weather segment from this island. Damn, we should send Ryan and Churdley's there to do the next one.
I wonder how close you can get before they start to
Shoot arrows?
fire upon you.
Oh my.
Well, they put poison on arrows. Like
Oh.
they're so like.
Somebody sent a drone over.
Wait, how'd this guy get on there?
Oh my god.
No, that's a drone.
They're probably like, what is
That's
that?
actually fucked. And by the way, I wanna before we have another fucking scandal, don't go to this place. Don't go to this fucking place.
You're making it sound very intriguing.
No, I'm
Mike.
I
not.
wanna
It's
go.
fucking a bad place. And if I have to say that to you,
I mean, it's a nice place. It's just a private
no,
place
yeah,
for them.
correct. It's a private place. Don't bother the North Sentinelese.
Wow.
Someone called it the unfriendliest island in the world.
You think they do
I don't think that's
taxes?
very. I don't think that's.
I'd call
very
that
fair.
Staten Island for sure. They never went to Staten Island, those people. You get fucking
Staten Island was
cursed out
rough.
everywhere.
That
Yeah.
place was not fun.
It's just wild. It's just wild.
You know something's up when you get to ride a boat for free to get there.
Oh, we took that. That was fun.
No
The
place
ferry?
has a transportation to it for free.
I
They're
think
like,
no,
you know
I think
what?
they're trying to beef it up even more and start paying people to go to.
I wouldn't be
Staten
surprised.
Oh.
I wouldn't
Well, your
be
mom was
surprised.
saying how it
Man.
was like 25 cents or something like that. Then
Yeah.
the community hated it, so they made it free again.
Yeah.
I'm honestly blown away by these people. But
Yeah.
what do you think they know? Like, do they know that you could watch people have sex on the internet? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
what do
where
they
your
know?
head goes, yeah.
No, but what do they know? And also, how?
I mean, what about all the stuff Elon Musk is doing? You know,
Yeah, like they're like, oh, I
you
wonder
just
if-
think porn.
it was just a fucking idea.
It's a good.
bro.
It's a good point. Yeah, they don't know that you could just pull out a device from your phone and watch people fucking and jerk off right there.
It's crazy. They don't know you could drive up to a window and get a fucking commercially developed hamburger.
Yeah, bro,
put it
but all
wrapped
this
in
stuff that we're saying,
polyurethane.
all this stuff that we're saying is bad for you. Jerking off the porn's bad
Bad
for
for
you.
you.
Eating those fast food burgers bad
Bad.
for you. Learn to go out and kill, and you got to eat that meal right there, and then your body's fasting. Intermittent fasting. That's what I do. I live like these people, and I'm here in Hollywood, and I'm living like an.
What do you
agnostic.
think they even
DoorDash.
kill? What do you think they even eat? I don't think the island's big enough
I just
to
ordered.
satisfy
You
us.
saw me order that steak that I ate with my hands before this.
I did see that.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I roll.
But you also ordered carrot cakes. Little
I gave them to-
miniature
I gave
carrot
them
cakes
to
that
the
had a
boys.
little carrot
Yeah,
on
you're
the
not
top of
giving
it.
to
Okay, I
us.
treated myself after I had
Yeah.
a carrot cake. Yeah.
And by the way, you show that you're having a tough time, but I just, I don't want you to be
I
over
know.
here acting all North Sentinelese when you're not. You're
I
not
know,
North
I know.
Sentinelese.
I'm a little of both.
Carrot
I got a
cakes.
little both in me, you know?
Staten Island meets North Sentinelese.
Staten Island. Damn. Staten Island obituaries. What are you searching up here?
Man
Like
caught
a-
with crack
Man,
pipe
call it crack pipe.
after snatching chain off a boy's neck on South Shore.
I forgot to tell you guys I took a trip to Staten Island last night.
52-year-old man, too. Perfect. You fit the description perfectly. All right, a quick word from today's sponsors. Today's episode is sponsored by Dadgrass. Mellower vibes are a moment away with Dadgrass. They'll take you back to a time when music was on vinyl, books were bought in a store, and hipsters were a style of jeans. And to celebrate the passage of time, they're doing a special collab with George Harrison's estate to mark 50 years since his All Things Must Pass album. Dadgrass is legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. Their 100% organic pre-rolled joints are very low in THC and high in CBD, so you can enjoy the effects of CBD while keeping a clear head. Want the toke without the smoke? Dadgrass also has CBD tincture, made with the same high-quality hemp. It's easy to dose and the effects come on smooth. Chill out without getting stoned. It's like having a glass of wine, but not the whole bottle. Right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/JeffFM. Go to dadgrass.com/JeffFM for 20% off your first order. That's dadgrass.com/JeffFM. Okay, today's episode is also sponsored by Upstart. It can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you have high interest debt, and sometimes it can be even harder to ask for help, and that's where Upstart comes in. Upstart powered personal loans can help you pay down high interest debt all online with simple and easy to understand payment terms. Upstart has helped over 1.8 million customers on their path to financial freedom. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, Upstart can help you get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Upstart knows you're more than just your credit score. So rather than looking at your credit score alone, Upstart's model considers other factors like your income, employment, and other information provided in your loan application to find you a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate in minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000 without impacting your credit score. You can even receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. Don't wait and check your rate today at upstart.com/JeffFM. That's upstart.com/JeffFM to check your rate today. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you.
Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided by your loan application.
Go to upstart.com/JeffFM. All right, today's episode is also sponsored by Avast. Avast is a global leader in cybersecurity for more than 30 years and trusted by over 435 million users. Avast empowers you with digital safety and privacy, no matter who you are, where you are, or how you connect. Enjoy the opportunities that come along with being connected on your terms. Thanks to Avast for supporting Jeff FM. Avast's new all-in-one solution, Avast One, helps you take control of your safety and privacy online through a range of features. You can learn more about Avast One at Avast.com. Avast Antivirus stops viruses and malware from harming your devices. Avast Data Breach Monitoring finds out if your online accounts have been compromised or your passwords need to be changed. Look, if you're like me and you got tons of passwords protecting a fortune of content and genius ideas, then you're going to want to get Avast One, because you don't want people hacking into your stuff and stealing your data or any important documents or photos or personal stuff that you have here on your computer. Avast prevents over 1.5 billion attacks every month, and with Avast One, you can confidently take control of your online world without worrying about viruses, phishing attacks, ransomware, hacking attempts, and other cyber crimes. Learn more about Avast One at Avast.com. You hear about that boxer that died this week in Africa?
I don't think so.
He got hit with a jab, and he went into the ropes. The guy falls down out of the ropes. And there was a viral video going around, and it's disturbing, man, because it's like not even that hard of a shot, but he got hit, and then the ref stopped it because the guy that hit him fell out of the ring. So he thought that it was a knockdown on the other guy, and then the guy that knocked him down just starts swinging at an invisible opponent. And then they called the fight because he was fighting nobody. You know, he thought he saw the guy, but it was just all in his head. He had brain bleeding, and it was just from a jab. He walked into a jab, and the guy died. I heard about boxing deaths, but I've never actually seen a video of it.
Is this on video?
Yeah, there's a video, but don't play the video.
No,
I know
why do
people
people watch? I never, even as a young kid, I never understood that people's desire to watch that kind of shit.
I mean, we're sick. We're animals, you know? I don't know what it is with people, but we want to look stuff like this up. I don't recommend looking it up because it fucked me up, because I know we mess around all the time, you know? And we'll just start sparring. And what about one of my shots? One of these solid shots to you.
Yeah, we're not doing that no more.
Yeah, and you hit me too sometimes. So,
you know, we were sparring once, and his palm went right into my nose.
Really?
Made it bleed.
Abuse. Into your what? Into what part of your body?
Palm right into the nose.
Knees.
Bam. He says,
You're not from Maryland.
Right? What are you saying?
You're just
why
not.
Why are you correcting how I say nose?
You made up an accent.
It's weird. It's like you're from fucking North Dakota.
Why would I make up an accent? I don't care enough to do that. Why would I do that?
You're doing it now. You're just saying words differently. It's cool. It makes you original.
What are you saying, Jeff?
What's your? Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite seasoning?
Old Bay.
Okay, so now maybe he is from Maryland. If he had said fucking like Montreal steak or something like that, we knew he was from Fargo.
So you know about Maryland blue crabs?
Yes, of course.
Oh my god.
They're all
Picnic table.
The crabs over there on the East Coast are unbelievable. It's like,
oh my god,
you don't understand the process. You go crab them with your old man.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. It's great. Let's get into some callers, guys, because this is supposed to be an advice therapy segment show. We're going to be helping people out. I don't know who you guys got lined up, but hopefully it's somebody good, because Mike and I got a lot of insight to share with our life experience. Thank you for calling into Jeff. What can we do for you here today? We got Mike MAJLAK here.
Hey, Danica.
So, okay, I just want to say I bought Mike's book, and I'm a really big fan of both of you guys. I'm an ex-addict, and I've looked up to you guys for the longest time, and, withdrawing and stuff like that. I watched a lot of your guys' videos.
Oh,
hey,
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Who do you think
awesome.
is more fucked in the head out of the two of us?
Probably you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. It's all right. You know, he's got more. He's a little older. He's had more time to work it out. As you get older,
no, to learn how to hide it. To learn how to hide it.
Yeah.
Danica, how long have you been? You said you got clean, yeah?
Yes.
How long have you been clean for?
I've been sober for about 8 months.
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's amazing. What have you found has been a good tactic for you for coping?
I'm an artist, so a lot of art. And then when I got clean, I ended up becoming a tattoo apprentice. So that's taking up a lot of my time. The big thing that I liked about using was like the preparation for it, like the habit of like, okay, now I have to do this, now I have to do that. Now I put that into my art, and it's made my art so much better. I do portraits, and before I would stay up all night on God knows what and just paint. And then when I got sober and I learned how to slow down and take more of that effort into what I'm doing and what I'm creating, and it made it so much better.
It's amazing.
That is great.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that technique, that replacement technique, and using something that
Yes.
used to be such a bad thing and turn it into something good. That's amazing.
Being an
Yeah.
addict, it does take a lot of effort.
So much fucking effort. It's your only job. I have this like feeling that like when you're an addict, you're like kind of always an addict to something. You know what I'm saying? Like I've like, for me now, I'm just addicted to working.
And sex.
I like sex.
Well, if you could find a way to
Same.
take that addictiveness of your personality,
I mean, who doesn't? Sex is great, dude.
it's healthier. It's definitely healthier.
It is healthier.
So if you could find a way to use those addictive tendencies that you have and harness them for good, it's a superpower.
Absolutely.
So I'm proud of you.
Hey,
Yeah.
keep crushing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling. You have any other questions?
I had called you a long time ago on Discord. I had mentioned that I was actually going to start probation, and I just wanted to let you know that my case got dropped.
Oh yeah,
nice.
let's go. We love to hear
Hell
that.
yeah. Hell yeah.
We love to hear that.
Yeah, probation's a trap anyway.
probation,
I was going to
dude.
tell you, just do the
well,
jail
that's what
time.
you told me.
Although I will say this, my probation officer did save my life because she
Really?
was the person that said I had to get clean.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, for you,
so
yeah,
for me,
that,
it worked out pretty well.
that worked out, but that's a rare
Nice.
case. Yeah, I violated my probation before. It's
Me
not
too,
fun.
me too.
It's not fun. Yeah, so you did the right thing. I'm proud of you. You got lucky. Look at that. That's a blessing. Keep it
For
up.
sure.
Keep crushing,
up.
Danica.
All right, Danica. Nice meeting you. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having me.
What else we got going on today?
A lady has sued Geico for STD she got during a traffic accident.
No,
$5.2 million dollars.
No fucking
Yeah,
shot.
she won.
No
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Just read me the story right now.
She
Wait, a lady?
No,
got an-
don't ask stupid questions. I want to hear the fucking story right now.
yeah.
How do you get an STD from a car
I don't
accident?
want any questions. I want to hear the fucking story.
What, did she crash into an STD clinic?
No.
What the fuck is an STD clinic?
You know what a fucking STD
Oh,
clinic
it's like
is.
where you get tested?
Yeah,
Geico
bro.
ordered to be
No,
reserved.
I thought you meant a
fucking-
clinic that like harvests
She
STDs.
contracted STD
Yeah.
in a car.
Oh, a rental?
No.
A Missouri woman was awarded $5.2 million in a settlement from an insurance company, Geico, after contracting an STD from her partner in his vehicle, which was insured by the company.
So basically, like, you know how if you get in a car accident and you injure somebody else, like, you're liable. The insurance like will pay it out because
I can't believe this.
She
I
alleged-
cannot.
There was no
fucking
accident?
No car
motherfucking
accident.
believe this.
No
Yeah,
car
because
accident.
the car is what's insured, so like it doesn't matter if essentially it came down to it doesn't matter that it didn't happen like as an accident, but the incident happened in the car.
Final settlement for $1 million to resolve her claims. So they settled.
Yeah, and Geico
No,
like,
it says up top it was awarded. She was awarded 5.2. I cannot believe this. Keep scrolling down. The arbitrator subsequently submitted that 5.2 million would fairly compensate the woman for damages.
Wow.
$5.2 million.
You want to be safe? Fuck using condoms. Just get Geico and fuck in the car.
I cannot believe this. So basically, what they're saying is anything that happens in the car is covered by the car insurance.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But probably only stuff that isn't a result of a crime. For example, if I'm driving someone in my car and they take part in a crypto scam, right? that I lose money on, can I sue Geico to recover my NFT?
Is this coming from a real place?
Not at
Well, no,
all.
it
It's
didn't
not.
affect your
It's not.
well-being.
It's not. I'm
If
just
it-
coming up with a story. What do you
hap-
mean? How would it affect my well-being? It's a financial downfall.
yeah, but it's
that's
like a,
happened in the car?
it's like a physical well-being.
It
okay.
needs to be like a bodily
Bodily
injury.
injury.
So if you
Okay.
got punched in the car or
No,
something.
because that's a crime. So I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't be like a crime. Okay, so if I'm driving in my car that's insured by Geico, and I go to throw a cigarette out the window, it bounces off the window and lights the girl's hair on fire. Geico has to pay her for that situation.
Well, it's kind of like a weird situation because they had the opportunity to essentially fight it in court and they kind of just like dismissed it. So then it got taken up like to like a higher court or something.
I
like
just
that.
can't believe that there's a judge that would have listened to this.
There's 3 judges.
This is mind blowing to me.
Yeah,
this
that'd be
is.
I'm just thinking about all the situations you could use.
Like, could you,
do you have Geico?
Yeah, I had Geico many times, but could you imagine going up to and trying to explain this to the North Sentinelese? Like how this happened? Okay, like
That's a good idea for a commercial where you fling the cigarette out, it flies in, hits the girl's hair, and then the guy walks up to you and goes, whispers in your ear, "I just saved a ton of money in my car insurance by switching to Geico."
Bro, can you imagine this? This situation is boggles the brain.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts, but they'll probably shut it down now that
Crazy
people are.
times we're living in.
That's right, Joe Rogan, and it's HPV too. Doesn't everybody have HPV?
It's not a huge thing. I mean, I suppose. So I think HPV is like. Don't ask me how I know a lot of random facts. I think it's an age thing, but I think HPV is a cancer contributor in women. So I think it's not a massive problem, but I think it contributes to like cervical cancer. Or
It causes warts at
Speaking
different
of
parts of your
cancer-
body.
No, what?
It causes warts on different parts of your body, but yeah, it's mainly like.
Are you
affected to
sure
women.
HPV
I
does?
just googled it.
I'm getting my skin cancer removed next month. They will go in there and laser it all out, baby. I am fighting the good fight. I shouldn't say that because it's a mild form, but it fucking stresses me out that there's cancer on my body, and it's in my family's genetics.
Does it actually stress you out? What'd you say? Because I've known you a long time, and honestly, like I think even you seem generally pretty unbothered by basically
Everything. I don't give a fuck. Honestly,
You've been
I
a
don't
little
give a
down
fuck.
the past couple days, but you're dealing with like shit that would normally make people bow out. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like I feel. What are you doing?
I just power
What are you
through
doing?
it. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about this the other day when I discovered that my windows had been smashed in by a lunatic high on bath salts.
Yeah.
And
You thought about me getting my face bashed in?
no, I just thought about the fact that I had no reaction. People were texting me and they were like, "Yo, man, saw what happened. Sorry." And honestly, like I walked up, I saw the window had been smashed in, completely demolished.
And you thought content.
No, I didn't. I took a video because I thought it was funny, but I just got in the car and I'm still
This is gonna be
driving.
great
it.
for my Instagram
I haven't
story
even
views.
fixed it. I just don't even care. Like
Yeah,
I just
how
have
you're
a
driving around.
smashed in window. I don't. Who gives a fuck, bro?
Bro, you got to put a garbage bag on there
So,
or
Mike,
something.
you wake up and your
Some
car's
duct tape.
stolen. It's gone. What's your reaction?
Honestly, bro, I'm
Hit a
telling you.
Geico,
Hit up
tell them you need
Geico.
a new car and you got AIDS. And you need money for that too. And they'll probably cover it all.
I just don't react. I just don't have any kind of dramatic fear. I am more affected by the imaginary things going on in my mind than I am the shit that's not actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the made up stories and tales of,
Yeah.
you know.
Who the fuck is this scumbag now that we're going to have calling in?
They can hear you.
Did our weatherman quit?
I think so.
Our weatherman's having a
Who, Churdley's?
No.
bro, I don't even know.
Riding the
No.
ladder.
He actually quit. He's donezo.
I got a lot of
Yeah,
fucking
and
shit
now
going on
guess
in my
what?
life.
I don't know if I need an umbrella
You
today.
gotta-
I don't know
you gotta
anything.
call her.
Whatever, man.
So guys,
Yo, what's going on, bro?
what's up, fellas?
Put him up on
What's
the big
up, bro?
screen.
This is surreal. This is weird.
You're telling us.
Get used to it, bro.
Cool, man.
Is he really?
Y'all see me or just hear
Nah,
me?
we
we
just
just
see
see
basketball.
Michael
Yeah.
Jordan with a pumpkin on it, or that's basketball, I guess. If I wanted to be a pumpkin on Michael Jordan's head.
You're having a bad week.
If you don't want to enable your camera, that's fine. We could just do audio. It is a audio focused show here. What's the deal, man? Where you calling in from? What's your name? What do you do for a living?
I'm originally from Nashville area. Live in South Carolina now. This is nerve wracking, man.
You're telling
But
us.
yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's not like you're gonna get canceled or anything like that.
You're literally talking to your buddies right now. We're
Yeah.
all just kicking it. Fucking Steven's got his dick out as usual.
This is a safe place.
Right.
We are trying to do
Right.
a little
I was in the Discord.
advice
I
segment.
told him I was smoking, so
Oh,
I told him this might not be the best time for me to call in.
maybe.
Get a little anxious when I smoke,
Heard of the
but
lighter
this is still
there.
cool, I guess.
What are you smoking? What are you smoking?
Oh, smoking some ganja,
Okay.
devil's lettuce.
Okay. Normally we prefer to do these therapy sessions when people aren't under the influence of drugs at the moment, but
Well, give him a chance. Maybe he's got-
Therapy session. Is this a therapy session?
that's what we're doing now. Yeah, it's therapy. We
Yeah,
give
exactly.
advice.
Okay.
Actually, therapy is more where you just ask the person a bunch of questions
Yeah, I
and
don't
they
think
lead
you're
nowhere.
really gonna get anywhere with me or getting any content, but it was really cool calling in and talking to you guys.
Oh, that's it? You don't want to do? You don't even want
You're
to?
just gonna call us and tell us that you smoked weed and you want to get out of here, or are you smoking the wrong stuff? That shit's making you paranoid. You forgot your whole game plan.
Yeah, everything.
It
You got a
definitely
pumpkin
does
on
make
your
me
head?
paranoid, but yeah, we can keep going.
Wait, so why do you smoke then if
Wait,
you're paranoid?
Oh, I'm just watching the Celtics game. I'm a Celtics fan.
Who's winning? Who's
Smoking and
winning?
Watching the NBA Finals. Halftime, Celtics are up by 5 right now.
All right, well, why don't you go ahead and ask us something crazy, man?
So are y'all still friends with Dobrik?
No, bro. What the fuck? You
Maybe
didn't
we
even
say-
you even watch the show? How'd you even stumble
I
across
do
this
watch
line?
the show. I do watch
He
the show.
thought he was ordering Domino's. He's
Not as much as these other guys. I don't watch as much as these other guys, but yes, I do watch the show. I'm actually starting a pressure washing business out here in South Carolina.
Entrepreneur.
So it's going good.
What are you pressure
Yes,
washing?
sir.
You doing sidewalks?
Decks.
Yes, sir. Sidewalks, houses.
That's
decks,
actually
docks,
that's a great
all
business.
that good stuff.
That's
is
a great
sunrooms.
business.
It is satisfying to see that stuff
Yeah.
get washed. You know, when something's real powerful and it's taking all
is
that crap
very
off.
satisfying.
You
Very
should make
satisfying.
TikToks of you pressure washing.
Yep.
Blow up on
Yeah,
TikTok.
exactly.
And take over the pressure washing business throughout the whole East Coast.
Yep.
Let's go.
Lock it down. And then get it.
Let's
If
do
you
it.
need any backup, you want us to shake people down, we'll get the mafia involved and we'll really corner that
go.
business.
Firebomb
Let's do
opposing
it. Let's run this.
Yeah,
pressure
run this out.
washers.
We'll throw Molotov cocktails into other pressure washer businesses. And then we'll do insurance jobs.
with the HPV.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, bro. Well, I'm glad we got somewhere. Thank you for calling in. I hope we were able to help
Yes,
you
sir.
out, and appreciate the support. Tune in on a couple
Yes,
more
sir. Keep
episodes,
killing it,
man.
man.
We say a lot of
Keep killing it.
insightful stuff here.
Yes, sir.
See you, brother.
Pressure washing biz.
That
Who'd've
that
thought?
was a first. That one.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you guys know who that was?
No idea.
That was strange, and it
Well,
really.
because I asked to give me a topic that they want to talk about, and he said I have some questions about David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad.
He forgot all those questions.
And I want to compete in the Beefy Boys.
What the fuck? You go. You forgot your whole game plan.
Stoned as hell.
He forgot what he was doing, bro.
There we go. Yes, Steven. Yeah. What are we doing? A podcast? Let's get a power drill and play it into the
I don't know what
fucking...
to say on these segments.
That's what people want to hear. Yeah, do it. Go for it. Do it. Put it right in the mic. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Oh my! He actually did it.
You want advice from Steven?
You got any advice?
Oh, I was cleaning my
Turned
nails.
into
So
a
gross.
fucking.
You're doing your nails with a drill?
Yeah, I don't
What's
think
your,
what's
honestly, dude, honestly, I have to ask you, what's your fucking deal, dude? like simply put, if you had to give a descriptive phrase that really described you as what would it be?
I'm the fun-loving guy.
Yeah.
Dude, your hair
He's
is
a little
the
puppy
same
dog.
as every TikTok.
Let's cut it off. I'm so sick of people saying that. Let's cut off right now.
Aiden Ross's hair.
I want to shave it off, Jeff.
Makes me feel like you're at any second you're gonna say that something is mid, no cap, for real, for real.
So how do I supposed to do my hair? What do I do
I
with
just
it?
don't know.
Let's
I
do
mean,
that
it's-
UFC fighter is fighting again. Remember the Yuri Prohaska?
And by the way, I'm
it's
jealous.
38
I don't
right
even
now.
have.
Haircut.
I don't even have that.
Oscar,
much
can you
hair.
pull him up? Yuri Prohaska or something? I forget how to say his
Should
name.
we get
but
the
he's fighting-
fucking Albanian invasion
Yeah,
in here?
come
Look at
on,
him.
come on in, David.
Come on.
This is
Let me see your hair.
This is the man behind the night shift
His
who
hair's
shoots
great.
Mike's
Let me
vlogs.
see. Hey, let me see your hat.
If you rock your hair like that, you gotta pull it back one time to tell us if you have a hairline.
Oh, he's got a great
that's
hairline.
great
Oh,
hairline.
you have a great hairline.
That's a great hairline.
So what do I?
That's fantastic.
You're blessed, man.
So what do I do with my hair? I don't
Just
know.
keep trucking.
I give you good cuts. Look, this one. We'll do this next. We can do this tonight. Look at him fucking people up. Badass, bro. It's a badass hairstyle.
Okay, then why don't you do it?
Why don't I do it?
Yeah, if
because
you
I
just
run a
said
hair
badass.
product company. I need to actually look the part. You know, I can't do this shit. You
Oh,
don't-
I'm going to get my hair done in like that next week.
Really?
And I'm going to overseas to get my fucking shit.
You get them
done.
plucked and put up here.
Yeah, just a little bit like what's his name did.
Sprinkle a little on there.
Like,
Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked. It made him happy. It made him feel more confident in his own skin. So it's good. I support it. Now, if you start getting liposuction and
I might.
fake tits and put the fake tits in your ass and stuff like that.
I'd rather get rid of the tits.
You know, like in Colombia, how the women put fake tits in their ass and you could see them.
the ass to ass titties.
Ass, yeah, that's like, I don't know who likes that stuff, man.
You know Mike does Botox? He gets needles in his face. They numb his face and they get.
Steven gets Botox. I get PRP.
It's maintenance.
You have to do it. Steven, you don't
Bro, this is the
understand
most
what life...
Hollywood thing ever.
He's on a big talk show. He's like a big talk show host, basically.
Bro, it's not all fucking Funyuns and masturbating, bro. You at some point you age up and you gotta do what you have to do to stay in the game. You know, you think LeBron's not fucking shooting tests in his
So what does
ass?
being attractive have to do with a podcast?
What do you think,
He's an
bro? Everything in
entertainer.
this
You think people
world,
watch you because you look attractive, or they watch you for your
I think,
knowledge?
dude, a
and your-
sad part of life is a lot of this life is based on your outward appearance. It's not. I don't make the rules.
Who says that? That's just
you
how it is.
disagree?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I was having an
What do you
argument.
think?
Is it because of girls? Do you not want to look? You don't want to look old because of girls?
Hold on
or-
a second.
Wait, Steven, do you think you're going somewhere with that?
Yeah, are you gonna try
No,
to?
I don't know where I'm going.
No, okay. Listen, let me say this.
I just started to
No.
argue.
The PRP. No. I agree with you. I'm all about. I don't mind aging gracefully, but what I'm saying is this: the PRP and microneedling that I do, it beats up your skin and it allows your skin to regenerate and produce more collagen, especially the microneedling. Right? If you could find a procedure that makes you look better, that's not super invasive, are you not going to do it?
It's true.
Like, what about
I'd
that
do
is
it.
so? What about that is so mind blowing to want to have nice skin?
I mean,
I
you're a
think.
good-looking guy, so I guess it works.
Do you
but-
moisturize?
I mean, I've been trying.
No,
Do you
he-
drink water?
I've been using
Steven-
body lotion on my face though, so I've
Steven
messed
has
them
a
up.
skin condition
Did
where
you
he
know you
can't
can
be in the
put it in
sun
your
and he
dick,
doesn't
too?
carry sunscreen.
Like, you gotta understand, dude. You can't just go through life, masturbating next to a window with a little blind on it. At some point, you have to make real decisions that have impact.
Look, I think what Steven's getting at here is like, look,
Just live life.
I think what Steven's getting at here is you're a entertainer, comedian, whatever you want to call it. You know, you're a funny guy. You make funny videos, so you're a comedian. Now, if you're a good-looking guy, it makes it harder to be funny. Is that what you're getting at?
Not at all.
And
but
if you don't take yourself too serious, you're a little bit of sloppy, you do whatever, you're funnier naturally. You see somebody that doesn't give a fuck, they're easier to laugh at.
yeah, I
Chris,
agree.
someone help me
Chris
out.
Farley,
No, Chris DeLeo.
Christopher De Niro.
De Niro. No,
Chris DiCaprio.
Mark
Dalia?
Delia.
Yeah.
Delia. What's his name?
What about
Chris Delia.
What
Doesn't
about-
give a fuck. Does what he wants.
Okay, what are you saying?
What do you
I don't know where I'm going with this. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this.
Yeah, Chris
At all.
definitely takes care of himself.
Yeah, he does.
He goes to the gym. He gets his hair
Steven,
dyed.
You
You're
know
really,
everything, huh?
you're really on a rampage today, Steve. You should have just stuck with the drill.
He says everything with like
man.
half confidence.
Kind of a
Almost
good
there.
example though, because I guess he's considered kind of a good-looking comedian.
100%.
But the attitude you got to have if you're a good-looking comedian is like you said, it's got to be you got to be an asshole, like I'm a narcissist, BDE, what you were talking
Yeah,
about. Like,
yeah.
look at me, I fucking do whatever I want, swing my dick around, and that's a style of comedy that.
Clearly, Mike is the one with the most big dick energy.
Yes.
I just saw this clip of him, and
What,
he was.
what episode? What episode was that?
That's the one where you panicked and had a hot flash about sex talk.
The first episode of Impulsive?
Oh, that was the first episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I just looked up like
Talk-
Mike loser moments or something. That was one of them.
Nice, Kyle. Nice. Can we get a goddamn weather segment so we can wrap this baby up? I don't care who it is. Maybe Churdley's. I don't know if our weather guy wants to bail on the show and he don't want to be a part of it anymore. I'm not going to chase him down. I'm not pulling teeth to get the weather. They're right. We could pull up the app, but it is nice to have the segment and people love it. Can you do the weather? You're asking a fan?
Yeah, I'm asking medicine.
This guy calling in right now is my favorite guy to do the Discord calls with that we do on Patreon sometimes. I haven't done them in a while, but he's got one of the coolest voices I've ever heard in my life. He sounds like Thor.
Hi, boys.
Medicine.
How are we?
My man, it's good to hear you. How's everything going for you, bro? Long time no talk,
Yeah, man. Same old. Living a dream.
Living the dream?
Got a few days off, ready for the UFC weekend.
We lost one of our members of our crew this week because he's going through a little episode, and he's the guy that handles the weather segments for us. I don't know if you're familiar with them. It's not a big deal, not a big part of the show.
Is that Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan. He's having a little issues. We'll leave it off the show. But I was wondering if you could maybe give us the weather from out there in Australia.
Yeah, right. For you, for I am, or you are.
From where you are, typically, that'd be nice because we kind of could handle it.
Maybe
where
we
we're at.
maybe we can have them do something in the middle of the two, like find an obligatory country in the
We
middle.
got a big demographic. A lot of listeners are in
North
Australia.
Sentinel Island.
I think they would love to know when this episode
We
comes
have
out.
the weather in the Centralese Islands.
We send them out there. He'll go there and kill all of them. Oh, they'll shoot spears at me. He'll be missed. Try harder. Pulls a spear
One
out
of
of
those
his
places
chest.
where the fucking people never come back.
Yeah. You should go
That's
out
gross.
there.
Yeah, right.
I think if anybody could survive, it'd be you. Yeah, tell us the weather over there, where you're at.
Well, it's cold.
It's cold. Oh, because it's the opposite when you're on that side of the world, right?
Winter.
Yeah, it's
What?
winter here at the moment.
So
Fucking,
weird.
I don't know what to do.
So
it's
weird.
freezing.
Who planned that?
Yeah.
Seems fucking counterproductive.
God.
Am I right?
That is unbelievable, man. So while we're celebrating Christmas, you guys are at the beach?
Yeah,
That is nuts.
pretty warm. That's the summer, so outside.
Do you guys celebrate Christmas?
No.
You don't at all.
Yeah, we do.
Happening.
4th of July, probably not though, because that's a U.S.
So,
holiday.
is there anybody that celebrates Christmas in Australia? Because I've seen Christmas stuff go on in Australia.
Yeah,
No, I was only joking.
He was kidding.
Oh,
We
okay.
celebrated.
Do you,
What's-
guys,
so it's-
do you put
what's-
down fake snow? Because that would be, it's
I've never seen snow.
Oh my God.
never seen snow.
It's like the
Nah.
kid. We had kids in Compton like that one time. They'd never seen snow, and we brought snow down to them and made a ski hill. Logan did it. Brought
Oh,
big
yeah.
blocks of ice and we shaved them into and made a snow like a sledding hill. And they were rocking me in the side of the head with blocks of ice.
Damn.
Trying to fucking take my phone and shit.
That's nice. That's a nice memory.
It's all we were just trying to help. Call
I
me,
wanted
call me
to
and
ask
some
you.
shit.
What's a good way to get into meditation?
Medicine. We really just want the weather. I could fill you in on the
Fuck the weather.
You're just like the other guy, the last guy. Meditation. You could download an app. I don't know. There's plenty of apps. Just type in meditation apps and just follow them.
Do you do the cold showers?
Do I what?
Do you do the cold showers?
I do the cold showers. Yeah, I do a lot of heat and cold therapy. Shock
I don't
my
know how
body
you do
a lot.
that.
Look, it's not easy, but that's the point. You got to put your body through something tough every day. Every day is a new day, and you got to put your body through something tough. I know you know all about that, medicine. You're a tough
tried
guy.
the cold showers for about 2 days, and I thought, fuck that.
Southland, a lot of it has crept inland. We do have a little bit more of that mist, or not the mist, but the haze that have pushed inland. So this is a look at our camera looking toward the east.
that the
Riverside
weather?
right now, looking at
That's
clear
actual
sky,
weather?
mild temperatures, just
That's
a little
right now?
cooler. So one of those mornings, just some light layers. All right, let's talk about our dog walking forecast. I have Siggy, who is from Dana Point.
This won't come
He is
out till
so
tomorrow,
Cute. Look at the way he's
so-
looking. He's
This
like,
is probably
It's
from
too
3.
detailed.
It's from 3 years ago.
It's
the weather from 3 years. I'm not even kidding. It's a 3-year-old video.
It's too
we just
detailed.
needed something. No one will even give us a fucking sniff, a directional input
Well,
of what is going on with the fucking weather.
it's-
I don't know if I want to wear a jacket outside, a winter beanie, slippers, or fucking go out naked
I
because
know,
it's
this is a
92
serious
fucking
problem.
degrees
I got
Celsius.
my weatherman quit on me. I went out for a hike this morning and I wore a windbreaker. I almost had a goddamn heat stroke because I don't have a weatherman to tell me what to do. And look, this shit's just falling apart. I don't want to make this. If you don't want to do the weather medicine, it's cool. We'll find somebody else to handle it.
I don't know
just
that we
appreciate-
will. We're hours into the show and we can't find someone to give us even a sniff of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my God.
It's mind blowing, dude. I'll take anything at this point.
That voice is piercing.
It's amazing.
You should do voice actor work.
Sounds like
medicine.
the guy from 300, the
I
main
know,
actor.
Leonidas.
Yeah.
Are you Greek?
No, I'm Irish, Scottish.
George, I just want to let you know you're live on Jeff FM right now. It's George Janko from Pulse.
George Janko, yeah.
George,
He's got equity.
I'm having a terrible moment right now. I just tried to buy a PlayStation 5 and the guy just left. Literally came to meet me and left. Offer up could suck my fucking dick. This is the 9th time.
I thought this guy has equity and impulsive. Why is he shopping an offer up? Go to Best Buy. Go to Best
what
Buy.
about Best Buy?
Because
You
they're
can't go to
limited. You
Best
can't
Buy?
just buy them
They
anywhere.
don't have PlayStation 5.
Got
bro.
it.
The only Best Buy you could get. All right, I'm Benson. What's up?
All right, George, can you do me a favor? Because I can't get off this show. It's like fucking Groundhog Day. Can you open the weather app and just give us a quick rundown of what the weather is going to be like for the
What the fuck is Jeff's problem with the weather over there, bro?
Bro, he's been having.
fun to go on the fucking screen and talk about.
George? Can you help me out? It's like being in prison.
Yes, hold on 1 second.
Medicine. What else you got going on in your life, bro?
Nothing. Just waiting for the fights. I've been off work the last few days, so just waiting for UFC.
Okay, it's
What are you doing?
Hey, hold on. Sorry, go ahead, George.
It's 74 degrees outside.
24, huh?
Mostly sunny.
I thought it was hotter than
I
that.
got a high of 84 and a low of 62 today.
No way. That's he's got to have a different day on there because it was hot today.
Do you have
I was
any?
sweating.
Do you have any indications on the next couple days as well?
Saturday is going to be a low of 63, high of 79. Sunday is going to be 63, high
enough.
of 80.
It's all
right, that should
give
be
away
enough, George. Thanks, brother. Good luck with the PS5, bud.
Thanks, George.
Thank you,
Yeah, I hope
bye.
it all works out. All right, we got that covered. Medicine, how's work? What are you working? A coal mine again? What is it that you do?
I'm an electrician.
Electrician, yeah. Gotcha. It's
That's
important.
not it. That's
important job.
For
Important
an
job.
electrician in a coal mine, like he wires up those little lanterns that hang from the sides of the cave.
You ever see Zoolander when the whole family
I
works?
got the black lung bar.
Yeah.
I got the black lung bar.
He just wanted his son to work in the coal mine, but he wanted to go out and be a model. in
Should have gone
Hollywood.
into pressure washing.
I know.
Well, that should just
I think
about
that's
do
it for the show today. Medicine, thanks for calling in. It's been a while since we chatted. It was nice to talk to you.
No worries, thank you.
Check in with you soon. Have a good
No
one,
worries,
brother.
have a good one. See you, boys.
See you, brother.
He's got a fucking golden voice, man.
Marathon
He should-
episode, man. I would love Impulsives to go this long. It upsets me to know that
Don't expose our
at
behind the
home.
scenes.
No, for you guys at home, you're probably on like minute 28 or something like that because this garbage show is fucking cuts everything up and tries to make it all.
No.
No. People don't want cut up shit. They want full fucking broad spectrum programming.
Let me see. Tana sent me a message
What do you
and
mean
she
by
was
spectrum?
canceling. So let's see what she said.
It's not about that. It's
I
not
think
about
Tana's
Tana.
gonna re-cancel right now. Oh, she's coming to do a podcast now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jeff. You have serious music, like when somebody says something like dead fucking serious. I want them
We
to
got a
fucking
double header, baby. Mike and Tana. I would love to have you at the same time, but it's good.
I already did that episode. What do you got?
Give him the sad music. Let's see. What
No,
you
it's
have
not
to say.
sad. I want serious. Like I want you to fucking heed. I want you to heed what I'm gonna say.
That's pretty goddamn serious.
No, I'm dead fucking serious right now. I'm on a major program. Major program. One of the biggest, bro. With one of the biggest stars. Super.
Oh, program.
No, stop.
I forgot.
Super,
You're 90.
super celebrities in the world. When I come on this show and I dump $1.44, $1.45 into this show, and you double head me with a 10 episodes, you're gonna come on and talk about fucking chlamydia and shit.
What did you talk about?
HPV. It's a little more serious, all right, buddy? You don't can my shit. This has been a wild ride of an
I'm
episode.
not canning it.
Nah,
I
it's
just might
like how
push it
much
to
you gonna
patron
cut?
only. It might be a patron only.
I mean, what do you cut out of it for the YouTube audience? This is quality program. I'm burning brain cells, dumping everything I got on the court for this fucking program. To have you go take a fucking trimmer to it and buzz cut the fucking thing? Don't stop fucking around with my time, Jeff.
You want this uncut, raw?
Uncut raw, except for the part where your weatherman said he found out that his girlfriend was cheating on her or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah.
You can cut that part,
Yeah.
whatever the problem was.
Yeah,
But I
you're
just
right.
mean, like, bro, give the people what the fuck they want.
Did you have a good time here today?
I always have a good time with you, Jeff. You're a good
Same.
friend of mine. I love you.
Thanks. Love you too. David, good to see you. I'll let you guys go. You know, we'll wrap it up. He was dealing in drugs. FM.